Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Evil Within 2. In this episode, we are going to follow our new friend Torres to see what is going on and why she, or how she knows us.
Try to stay quiet. There might be more of those things.
You can at least tell me how you know my name.
Kidman told me to keep an eye out for you.
Kidman?
She said she would try to get your help if the plan went to shit. And here you are, so...
Wait, I'm lost. What plan?
Getting Lily out of here. And then, taking Mobius down for good. Wait a second.
What is it?
Shit.
Let me guess. The way back to your safe house?
There might be another way, come on.
Wait, hold on. Your plan. Kidman didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she wasn't able to debrief you on that in front of everybody. Over here! One of us has got to lift while the other one crawls through.
Got it. I'll just...
Get under!
Whoa, you alright? Let
Get
me
your
help.
ass through before I drop it on your head!
Okay, I've got it.
Thanks. You need a break after that, old man?
Come on. I'm not that old. So you're telling me Kidman had a plan to take out Mobius all this time?
Actually, it was your wife's plan.
Wait, Myra? So that's why she's here. She's part of Mobius. This is ridiculous.
Gonna have to duck. Don't blow your back out.
This isn't the time, Torres.
You know, you should be proud of your wife. She's compelling. She recruited me for this plan.
I don't understand. Why would she join them?
She found out they had Lily, and knew the only way to take them down was from the inside. So she joined up and waited for the right moment.
All these years. That's where she was. Damn it. This is a lot to take in.
I'm sure it is, but let's not lose focus. We've got to get over this. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. Ready? Hold on, I've got you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, you just gonna forget about me?
What? You thought I'd leave you hanging like that? You're a part of the plan now.
The plan. Right. Who else was involved in this little mutiny?
Just four of us. Me, Kidman, Myra, and Theodore.
Theodore? Father Theodore?
Father Theodore? I just call him Theodore Wallace. You know him?
We've met. But he doesn't want to save Lily. He wants her for himself. Tried to talk me into hunting down Myra, too. He's the one who screwed everything up. How is this whole thing supposed to go?
Once Myra and Theodore got Lily, Theodore and I were gonna get her out while Myra stayed behind to take care of Mobius. Kidman stayed outside and make sure we got out of STEM safely. Shit, it was supposed to be easy.
Nothing's ever easy.
She's so fast. Gotta slow down.
Oh no.
Oh, and there we go.
What is it?
Shh. Shit.
And you can see my
We
teeth.
got trouble. Look.
That was not supposed to happen.
Quick, follow me.
So much for your safe house.
I wouldn't put my safe house in the open like that. It's hidden, but we've got to get past those things to get there. You see that red banner behind that building?
Yeah.
The hatch to my safe house is under it.
Okay. I'll take the lead. Stay low and keep behind me.
Right, but listen, I've seen these things before. Don't get near them while they're on fire.
Man, it is hard to see through this. Wait till this guy turns around. Is he gonna see me? Come on, it's not working. So I do have the upgrade too, where you can do stealth attacks around the corner, but I think because it's in first person, it is not working too well. It's okay though. It is an upgrade that is going to help out specifically in the very last part. A couple of other locations as well. Oh no, he can see me, can't he? I see you. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and kill your friend as well, as soon as he cools down a little bit. Nice. And we are past that guy, I guess. Winging it. Let's just go ahead and wing it. Alright, that guy is facing the other way. No. So now over here, we don't have to see those other two guys in the back. Or really, this guy over here for that matter. None of them really matter. But if I can, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this guy. Can I do like an around the corner thing? No? I still find it kind of funny that... Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't worry about me, friend. Can I stealth? Can I stealth? Can I stealth? Yes, sir. Good night. That does work in my favor, though. Because now if this guy over here in front of us turns around, don't have to worry about anything else. Unless he wants to get closer. Alright, cool. Alright, just cool off a little bit there, buddy. And we are home free. I don't think there's any collectibles down there, too. I don't think so. Oh well. Nothing majorly story related anyway. There's the little tarp thing and the hatch. Now if you do have any aggro, you can't just sprint through here, you actually have to take care of whatever is chasing after you. Otherwise you're not going to get this option to talk to her.
Pretty good, Sebastian. Managed to save some ammo. There's no place like home, but a safe house runs a close second. Listen, don't freak out at the amount of explosives I got in here. They're as safe as cookie dough. At least until I arm them.
Just gonna grab this. I think there was something else here that was also very important. Nope, nothing. Let's go.
So what are we gonna do about Theodore?
I don't know. He's insane. His hideout looks like an Inquisitor's dream home. I should be relieved that Myra has Lily instead of him, but...
What? Myra has Lily?
Yeah. But I'm not sure that's good news. She's... changed. This place seems to have affected her. She's hiding, trying to protect Lily from Theodore. And he'll tear this place apart to find them. If I can stop him, maybe Myra will come to her senses and we can get Lily out of here.
So the plan is to take out Theodore.
Yeah. But I have to find him first.
How are you gonna do that?
O'Neill helped me before. I'll call him. But I better give Kibben an update first.
Right. But be careful what you say over that thing. She's probably in the control room with that lizard hovering over her.
Sebastian? Where have you been? Did you find Stefano?
I did more than that. I eliminated him.
Good. And Lily?
She slipped through my fingers again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Any leads?
The good news is that I've been in contact with Agent Torres. Her intel has been invaluable.
That is good news. So what's the bad news?
The bad news is there's someone more powerful than Stefano who wants to take this place over. And he needs Lily to do that. Torres told me you know him too. He's a real smooth talker.
Damn. I think I know who you're talking about. I'll send some stuff to your room. That might help. Keep me posted. You know I'm here for you.
I know. I trust you, Kidman. Okay. Time to get down to business. O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Come in. Huh. Something's wrong. I gotta try and find him. You should stay here and get your explosives and weapons ready. I'll need your help once I locate Theodore. Is there a way into the Marrow from here?
Yeah, there's a Mobius computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
Great. I'll call you when I'm ready. Hang tough, Torres.
Got it. Good luck, Sebastian.
And so begins Chapter 11. We're gonna go ahead and raid this place of supplies. Anything else we need? Ooh. What are you? Okay. Frostbolt. So yes, this can freeze people, which is a lot of fun to use. Especially in chapter 12, was it? The next chapter? Chapter after that? I can't remember completely. Oh, Torres' journal. This journal is written in a neat, feminine hand. The most recent entry reads as follows. Not sure how long I've been waiting for Myra and Theodore to return. Time is sketchy concept inside STEM, even more so since Lily escaped. All I know is that they should have returned by now. If I die here, I want whoever finds this diary to know that I went in willingly. I did something a long time ago, something that I regret, and that's why I'm here now, waiting to take Lily out of here. And this is my last chance at redemption, and maybe a shot at starting my life over. Either way, I'm committed to this plan. I'll see it through to the end no matter what. But it's obvious something went wrong. If that's the case, I should keep my eyes out for help, like Kidman told me to. This place is falling apart around me. I hope I can find him if he gets sent inside. Which I did. Where are we going next? Right through here. But we're gonna go ahead and make a pit stop in my room because Kidman did leave us a nice little gift in the bedroom. Ooh, and this too.
Huh? Was that door there before?
We're gonna explore this in a second, but first, we want to go ahead and see the present that she left us. Well, she didn't leave this specifically, but it's story, and that's exactly what we want. Because if we do collect all of these, we get an extra scene. Oh, that's her desk. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and see what is on this thing. Come on, there we go.
Go on.
Here we go.
Hey, Kidman.
What's up, Sebastian?
I was thinking about our first case together.
You mean back at KCPD? That pawn shop robbery?
You broke that case all on your own. I was impressed.
That was all thanks to you. You took me under your wing and showed me the ropes. Treated me like an equal. Wish I had a mentor like you when I was younger.
I wanted to help you become one of the best. But the whole time you were really working for them.
Someone wanted me in there to keep an eye on you. To make sure KCPD weren't onto us.
Too bad. You could have been a great cop.
I'm not so sure about that. The personnel report you read when I joined KCPD was falsified. I spent most of my youth in juvenile detention. By the time Mobius found me, it was either join them or rot in jail. Not a hard choice to make for someone just out of their teens.
I don't even know you, do I?
I've been in Mobius for so long. I'm not sure if I know myself half the time.
Something tells me the rebel in you is never too far behind.
Alright, just a little nice conversation between the two. Oh. And we got brain
Thanks,
juice out
Kitty.
of it. Now we're gonna go ahead and check this out.
What the hell is this?
It's a chance to test your skills. Step right up and try your luck, detective.
This is insane.
You'd be insane to pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Alrighty. Stop moving. There we go.
That's perfect. You may very well be the best, detective.
And you get cool stuff out of it too. Now there's two different modes here. You do have gallery mode and chain attack mode. So gallery is kind of like what we just did, where you shoot targets. Chain attack mode is something a little bit different. There's also different difficulties. You can see it there, locker key. So if you do want to collect all the keys, you do have to do the very hard mode. Which isn't too difficult if you have guns later in the game that do help out a lot. Chain attack mode, though, is something a little bit different. Let's go ahead and try one of these. So this is very much like a match 3 kind of thing. So what I usually like to do is try to get them to close to each other. There we go. When you see them start shaking like that, that's when you can get a lot of points. Like that. Go ahead and hit this here too. That extends our time. This here too. Why not? Let's see how much more we get. right button. That's okay. These two over here. Nice. This one here. So we got purple. Oh, that did not help out at all. Yeah, that was not helpful. Nice. Just gonna keep shooting.
Your efforts are admirable, but your results are less so.
AKA do better, you scrub. That's all I heard. Anyway, but that is the gallery mode, and you can get some really good items here. It's also really good for the harder difficulties, because you can stock up on ammo and other supplies as well. But one thing I do want to note is after you receive a certain prize, you can't get that prize again. So I got the prize for 4,000, 40,000, and 50,000. If I get those points again, I don't receive those items. I can only get the next tier up, which is either 60,000 or 70,000. Other than that, we're just gonna go ahead and head right back on in. Nice little computer. We're gonna go right into the marrow.
All right. Let's hope the marrow is still there.
Awesome. This is the condenser. This is used to make those frost bolts. And we're gonna grab these two weapon parts. You know what? I completely forgot that I could actually upgrade weapons despite picking up like 80 of these things. I'll do that next time I go back into my room. I think these, we could just flip them all. Yep.
Shit.
Facilities.
Looks like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
And another slide. Very, very important. Because then we get more story, which is great. Let's see if there's anything else here. Nope, there's nothing at this door. Oh, hello. Do I need a heal? I do not need a heal. Oh man, that sucks. And this door already opened up in the past to get an item in there. But it looks like some blood marks.
Hoffman, you here? Another one of these. What happened here?
Liam? Is that you? Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Where are you? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. We don't have clearance. How did you... Okay, I understand. Yes, I'll meet you there. Just be careful.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow? It doesn't sound like him.
And investigate Hoffman's notes. Time as a concept inside STEM has always been tricky, but the disappearance of the core and the collapse of Union has amplified this tenfold. The changes have been even more pronounced since Sebastian left to confront Stefano. So this is during the previous couple of episodes. I'm afraid that he must have failed. I've been keeping a close eye on things via security cameras. Not only is Union changing, but the corruption has spread to the Marrow itself. It's changing, shifting, items appearing seemingly out of nowhere, creatures that defy imagination wandering the halls. I'm not leaving the safe house until I have a damn good reason to do so, but who knows how long a safe house can remain safe in here. So it looks like this is happening just a little bit before she left. Don't need any coffee because I'm already at full health. I'm just gonna grab this and see where she went. But it is kind of interesting to see that kind of spread that Theodore has been doing. Is that this? Yes, it is. We get a pouch. So I know that there's an enemy in here. I know for a fact, and I think these items are worth it, especially because of the weapons upgrade that you can see right over there. Okay, that was bull malarkey. I shot you. You should have staggered back or something. Not stay invincible for a little bit. Oh, balls! Yeah, I didn't see that guy coming. Honestly, this room I skip on the harder difficulties because I don't think it's worth the stress. Specifically Classic Mode. Since you don't get to upgrade your weapons in Classic Mode or get any abilities, there's no reason to go into that room unless you really want to waste ammo. Or lose your save, for that matter. Speaking of losing your save, we're actually about to hit up the next location where you could save. And it's not exactly here. This is where I set my third save.
Looks like they had extra security for this place.
For Classic Mode, because there's a mirror right over here, and it'll prep you for a big issue that's going to be coming up soon. But what I did was I ended up just speeding past this again and saving after that big ordeal. We got shotgun shells, which is good because I just wasted them in the last one. Computer file security protocols. Due to the sensitive nature of the experiments being conducted, the laboratory is only accessible to Mobius operatives with the proper Unity cerebral chip design. Gotcha. So you need a cerebral chip in order to enter the laboratory. Please observe all security protocols when entering the laboratory. I always want to say laboratory. And be aware that your clearance level also binds you to top secret non-disclosure tenants as outlined in your enlistment contract. Any operative attempting to access the laboratory without proper clearance will be subject to corporal punishment as outlined in the Mobius security bylaws. So we can go in here to take a look at that new item, but we're not. We're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to save that for a little bit later. First... Oh no, we already got all the items. Okay, cool, we can continue. Oh. It's really shiny in here. Except for this, that's nerdy. And so is
all
this
these tanks. What's this about?
Now there's nothing really of note here, so you can just skip it, except for that. I'm trying to think if there really is nothing. I don't think there's really anything here. Now this side here
What were they doing in this
does
lab?
have an item we need.
Why did Liam want me to meet him here? Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
Huh. Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
Come on. It's like you can't look any higher, which is freaking weird. Come on. Come on. Why can't I look up higher? You know what? I give up. In third person, you can. Now, there are quite a few items if you do explore a little bit, but I don't want to deal with a lot of enemies right now. But I do want to deal with this right back here, as this is going to be very important. But not just for supplies. Ooh, you get some supplies though. Awesome. Ugh. It's nasty.
Looks like it goes down forever.
You can kind of hear the echoes too. They just dump everything in there. Ooh, we got a nice little thing that we can scan here. Let's kick this thing open. Alright, we got a haunted computer. Computer file pit observatory. It's lonely in here and creepy, dumping these bodies, these things into this pit, and they just keep coming. How'd I end up with this detail? And that kind of sucks, especially since, you know, that's an actual person in the real world being thrown into this world, and this is what he's doing. This is what he's getting paid to do. Been hearing things, voices coming from the pit, but that can't be. But if they aren't coming from the pit, then they're in my head, and that's even worse. Oral hallucination is one of the symptoms. I hope I said that correctly. But I can't be infected. It's not a virus or a bacteria. It's a mental thing that only infects citizens whose memories have been rewritten. At least that's what they told me. I've been keeping it together. It's just loneliness. Yep, it's just loneliness that's making me think like this. Loneliness and being around these freaky corpses. It's not the phenomenon. And that's kind of interesting too, because if memories have been rewritten, maybe this guy has too. They just told him like, hey, this is you, this has always been you, but we do rewrite, you know, memories from all these other people, but not you.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
coming. I gotta get out of here.
Sir. Gotta run. Got to run.
No.
And here she is again to ruin your
That
day.
thing again.
Now, just a warning, I always die here, so do bear with me. Oh, balls. Speaking about dying, she already saw me. Oh, yep, and she is all over me right now. Yeah, there it is. But at least I got the checkpoint. I don't know if she can hear. Can she? Yeah, fudge it. Oh, I guess she can't hear. Now this part here, I have died a lot at too. And so, especially being in first person, I don't see that change. But similar to what happened before, what I ended up doing was triggering all of the different changes and just winging it, because it always checkpoints with every change. Like this here. You'll see on the top right corner it says saving. Alright, so just from here I would just run to the opposite side, because I think that's exactly what it wants me to do. Fudge it. Alright, trigger this scene here. Crouch, trigger this scene here. Alright, so which checkpoint do I have? Okay, I know exactly where I'm at. Alright, she's gonna lift this here. Wants to go under it. And then... So I don't know where to go next. Can she see me? Balls. Oh, see ya! See ya!
Thing again. Why is it after me?
Nice.
What does it have to do with this place?
I usually die a couple more times there because I always get lost. I don't even know what to do. Just like, am I supposed to go here? Like, where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh. These are going to be very important to the story as well. This is going to be a letter from the police chief. Date, not September, November 17th, 2014. Jim here, just a quick note to give you an update on Castellanos' Beacon situation. So this is right after the first Evil Within. We're sending Sebastian in for mandatory counseling. The Beacon incident needs to be kept under wraps, and the good detective is our only loose end. We have many operatives in KCPD, but not enough to ensure total information blackout. Fortunately, our staff psychologist is on the organization's payroll, and so it looks like the psychologist, if you remember from the flashbacks in the chapter 3, very long videos of just chapter 3, where he was talking to a shrink. Once we determine how much Castellanos knows, we can easily instill self-doubt through these sessions. That's horrible. When we're through with him, Sebastian won't be sure of what he witnessed at Beacon was real. So they're just trying to mess with him, essentially just turn him into a mental patient, so that way nobody believes him, and nobody has to worry about the whole STEM project being an actual thing. Not that he needs much help. He's been stumbling through his assignments like a zombie. It is obviously having trouble dealing with whatever's happening to him in there. I almost feel bad for him. I've known the guy for over a decade. It's like he's a different person now. But that's the price of progress. If you want to make an omelet, you gotta break an egg or two. So that's from James.
Kidman was right. They are everywhere. They were right under my nose the entire time.
And then we got this.
Damn. Mobius were using me as their guinea pig. Long-lasting residual effects. They knew STEM would scar me like this.
Alright, I completely missed that. Let's go back to it. Files. Where are you? Oh, oops. There we go. Be kept on duty and observe. The information gained from his experience in STEM could be invaluable for the organization. It has been posited? Yep, sure. That STEM immersion can have long-lasting residual effects. Detective Castellanos is unique in that he has entered and left STEM without standard preparation or memory overwrite. We could learn a lot about the mental repercussions of STEM. Use it simply by letting him go about his business while we observe from a distance. I will continue to track Detective Castellanos' mental state via our mandatory therapy sessions, and will report any findings to the organization on a weekly basis. That's going to be from Walter. Okay. So either way, they all suck, and screw them. Let's go ahead and continue.
A way out?
Oh, remember that guy? Remember the guy that we have no idea what happened to him after the first game?
Trapped. Can't get out. What is this? Can't leave. Nothing changes. My fault. It's all my fault. What the hell is this? Can't move on. Can't move. The source of my pain is me. The part of me still stuck in STEM. Never getting out. No. I'm wrong. I will get out. But without you. What was that? It felt different than the others. More real. Like something changed. I feel good. Huh.
Yeah.
My trusty revolver. Haven't seen you in a long time.
That's exactly what we're gonna use. So instead of this whole thing, I know it's nice to have a laser and all, but this is nostalgia here. You cannot beat nostalgia. Nice. Let's go ahead and... Oh, nope, it's already changed, so we are good to go with a revolver. And you can see the reticle on the screen. It's very similar to what it was in the first Evil Within. And we also get a nice little slide here too, with only 3 more left. And then we can just go ahead and continue on. Also to note, you do not need to worry about the that woman anymore.
Our efforts have been in vain.
20% of Union's populace has succumbed already. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here.
Alright. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. I'm actually going to skip that one. Now we know it's just a bunch of dead bodies. And we're just going to continue right out on here. And on with the rest of the story, but I think this video has gone on long enough, so thank you so much for joining me on this episode of The Evil Within. We're going to go ahead and try to enter that door to see what's going on with Dr. Hoffman. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next episode.